Are you going to answer my question? That's all I.
They can't do it.
Of course you would.
But I have a job.
I know, brother. And you have a family, I'm sure. I respect that. That's the only thing I want to know.
We would rather be going and doing other things, but we have to do this.
I know you'd rather be doing other things. I would rather be doing other things too, like parking my car to go down and surf. We don't have to worry about this.
Where would you be
Now I have
standing,
to park
sir, if
three
you were standing?
How about arresting all the murderers and rapists that the governor has released?
Okay, don't.
I know you support us.
Don't go after
Your
him.
silence is your answer.
Yeah.
Come over and join us.
Stand
down, top out. Take the fence down. That monument over there is for
It's only 230 to 1 at this point, Alex.
How shameful.
Let him go! 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 Let him go!
There is a condition. Intimidate us. We're part of you.
We're not part of them. Hey, if you get fired, they'll be hiring you as soon as we get news about. Don't worry about it. Come on, join us. What's it
You don't want to say anything's ain't gonna be good, man.
fucking banned once it's fucking operating. Yeah, I guess this is unconstitutional, but I guess we should do it anyways.
As soon as he lets go.
What?
As soon as he lets go.
Shitty position, and it's not your fault, but you do have choice. You do have free will to stand up to this. And you will be cheered across the country.
Alan,
Yes, sir. How are you?
how are you doing?
I'm doing good. I've been better.
How can I help you?
We want to take the fence down, and I'll be happy to go with you after that. And if you want to arrest me for something after that, I'll be more than happy to go with you. But I'm not going to let go of this fence.
Fence isn't coming.
Okay. All right. Your call. Okay. You know what? Hey, boss, you might tell your sheriff, Barnes, the guy has done such a great job up to this point, that if he just stands down and actually lives up to his oath, you'll be doing him a favor. I was telling these guys, they have the most powerful association in the entire county as far as law enforcement association, and they can do the same thing. What you're doing is illegal, unconstitutional, and I will take action when this is all over. I'm not going to, I'm not going to actively resist. I'm passively resisting. And you peel me off this fence and take me away, I'm clearly going to go away with it. What you're doing is 100% unconstitutional and illegal, along with this fence. Okay, so you decide how you want to peel me off this fence in front of all these people and these viral videos. Okay.
Standing here with you.
I feel it. Thank you.
You guys are all here standing down on the fence. Bullshit. Bullshit. If I wouldn't have been there with the 10 other guys, that guy, this is his third offense. Child abduction. San Juan Capistrano. You guys took an hour and a half.
You guys plan on arresting a lot of people today from all that hardware you got going on that want to go to the beach and park their cars.
You're the first ones.
Wow.
Budget cut.
Oh, and we don't have jobs because the governor took it away from us.
For you too. He'll fight for you also. He put first responders as the first people on his budget cut. That's right. And you want to uphold his orders?
Why are you
Pay
defending
cuts
him?
coming. How's that? He's
scared.
castrated you.
They're doing it because they're scared.
May this echo across the country.
That's right. Look up the real criminal. Away from
No, well, that's all fine and good. We're here now, and we're taking him down. No, I'm not letting go until these fences are down. As I said before, as I said before in my comments, they hand us crumbs and tell us to calm down. I'm not calming down at this point, and I'm not taking their crumb. This fence is coming down now.
Sir, who are
letting go. It's his attorney.
Please. Craig, you know who I am. Craig, we spoke. I'm Gene James's campaign manager. We talked on the phone. I already did.
Officers,
Come on.
Officers, remember your oath. Officers, remember your oath. Officers, remember your oath. Officers, remember your oath.
Officers, remember your oath.
You're his campaign manager. I get it. Here's the deal. You tell Gene to come here and hold an emergency meeting right here, right now.
Right now. He needs to get down here right now. Get him down here right now.
Goodbye, Craig. We're done talking. Go pass it on to Gene. He can come down here and have a meeting with us, okay? I'm done listening to you. Goodbye.
Take that attitude, man. I'm just trying to help you.
You're trying to help.
You're not helping him. You don't have to.
The fence is coming down. I already did.
Make more. You're a political hack. That's your job.
I'm not a hack.
You're a political
No, I worked for President Reagan as his speechwriter.
Get out. Get out.
All right.
We were already
Fight. Suit yourselves. Suit yourselves, and don't talk to me like that. No, I'm not. I think you guys, you're all about civil disobedience, right?
We've been doing this on our own since day
Alan?
one.
Can I talk to you real quick?
The Ivy Leaguer here. You need to step off.
You're not going to change anybody's mind here.
What?
Whatever that is. Make sandwiches.
You guys are making we're trying to solve this immediately. We tried to solve it. The city man. Is this on, dude?
That's the solution.
You got your paycheck, they've got their paycheck, but their paycheck.
You're not changing anybody's mind.
All right.
Step down or leave.
Thank you.
See that ring? See what that ring represents? You know who that is? Is that who you gave an oath to? Under God? Under God, right? That's Jesus Christ right there, on my finger. Representing your oath. Under God.
Unbelievable. You let that shit on the ground? Wow. Maybe it should have a red star on it. Good God.
Can I get the last spelling of your name?
No, just it's easy to find if you Google it.
Okay, so you don't want to spell it for me? I don't want to make a mistake.
I'm a little busy right now. I apologize.
Oh,
your grandchildren, guys.
Well, Alan, you got through the first round. Alan's stronger than...
Who's against the deputies are in the middle of something bad right now.
Okay. So
I would hope that the Association of Deputy Sheriffs would call somebody in their association right now and say, you know what, this is probably not the right thing to do, Sheriff Barnes. And as an association, we think you should stand down and tell our guys to stand down so we don't look bad. Because these guys have been fantastic since we started protesting for our rights.
Yes.
And they're just in a bad spot right now. I don't blame them at all.
Have the officers informed you why they physically are holding you?
Well, they're trying to arrest me right now. I violated an order of Gavin Newsom that was transferred down to the city of San Clemente. And then the city of San Clemente strengthened that unconstitutional illegal order. And then when we started to resist that and fight back, it led to this protest today, to remove these unconstitutional and illegal fences that are surrounding these parking lots right now. And unfortunately, these good deputies are in the middle of something that's historic on a world scale right now. And I don't blame them a bit, at all.
Now, when they first put their hands on you, did they give you a warning of some kind?
No, they haven't abused me. They haven't done anything.
But you're being abused right now.
Well, they're waiting to get some word right now because they know how shitty it's going to look when they rip me off this fence and drag me off to jail in front of the entire world.
So just so the world knows, you are being detained against your will. Is that correct?
I would like to finish taking down this fence, and then I've already told them once we take down this illegal and unconstitutional fence, I will be happy to walk away with them and take whatever comes my way. More than happy. But I'm not leaving here. Either they're going to rip me off of this fence, and forcibly arrest me and drag me away, or we're going to finish removing this fence and I will walk away and shake their hand when it's all over.
Amen, Alan.
Amen.
Oh, man, this is ridiculous.
We're behind you, Alan.
Tell the city manager to get the crew down here and get rid of the fence, and I'll be happy to leave with these guys. Tell them to get rid of the fence and take it out of here, and I'll be done with this, and they can take me to jail. I'm going to hold on until someone removes this fence, either us or
I'm
the city.
Deputy Morphew, a deputy with the Orange County Sheriff's Department. I hereby declare this to be an unlawful assembly, and in the name of the people of the state of California, command all those assembled outside the fence line to immediately disperse, which means to break up the assembly. If you do not do so, you may be arrested or subject to other police action. Other police action may include the use of less lethal munitions, which could cause significant risk or injury to those who remain. Section 409 of the Penal Code prohibits remaining present at an unlawful assembly. If you remain in the area, which was just described, regardless of your purpose for remaining, you will be in violation of Section 409. The following routes of dispersal are available. You may walk westbound on Avenida Del Mar. Return to the grass area where your initial assembly began. You have 5 minutes to comply.
Did he just threaten less lethal munitions on a bunch of people holding American flags? Is that what I just heard? Hear somebody threaten less lethal munitions against innocent people holding American flags. Tell me I didn't just hear that.
Assembly where you initially began. This, however, is an unlawful assembly at this location.
USA! 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 USA!
I guess there's your answer. There's your answer.
Where's the city manager at? Bring him down there. Let me have a talk with him.
It's bigger than a fence.
It is bigger than a
It's
fence.
bigger than a fence.
And it's bigger than the great relationship this community
I know.
has with these
I love
sheriff's
these
deputies.
guys. They're there when we need them.
It's not about them, Gene.
But it is with some folks, and I just want to make that clear.
We're good with
I love these guys, although that one comment was a little...
arrested with us? Right here. Would you get arrested with us right here?
Is the city manager taking your calls?
Excuse me.
Is the city manager taking your calls?
I've called him, I've emailed him, and I've received a return email.
And that email said, can you disclose?
That email said, no, I want to be careful in how I quote him, okay? The email said, as a result of the city council deadlocking 2-2 on taking down this fence, he no longer has the authority to take down the fence.
He put the fence up without a vote.
Didn't he put the fence up without a vote?
The fence was put up without a vote.
Without a vote.
Without a vote.
Boy, well, why can't you take it down without a vote?
He is not an elected official.
The city manager is not an elected official. Who is he to be?
We're the tiebreakers. These are the tiebreakers here.
We got some
Constitutional lawyer. I'm not a lawyer in the state of California, but from a layman perspective, I would say that once it was a lawful assembly, but once law enforcement asked you to disperse, I would ask you to disperse.
They asked me to get from this side of the fence to this side of the fence. I went from over here to here. That's what they asked me, and now they're asking me to get off my street. Now I'm supposed to move off my street?
I don't have the authority to tell you to.
Am I supposed to go home and lock my doors and hide?
That was his question, not mine.
One
thing these guys don't want to do is hook any of you up.
Then don't do it.
We already did.
They want to.
Nice choice of words.
What
They're
are they gonna do with
violating a
Alan?
constitutional right.
What are they going to do with Alan?
They even said about rubber bullets and stuff. That's their next step.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask you to disperse, and the reason why allow me to finish.
The officer said we could
allow me to finish, please.
Let him finish. Let him
You voted to turn public property into public property to private property. Remember that vote 4-1?
Go ahead, speak, Gene. Let him speak.
So, I don't want to see any of you arrested. I don't want to see these guys put in the position of arresting good citizens.
Well, if they arrest him, I'm going with them.
That'll be your choice. And please, if you do anything, I ask you to be respectful of these deputies
As they should. Nobody's not going to be peaceful.
You know what? These deputies, the city put these deputies in this bad position. Every other city in Orange County has taken down their fences.
San Clemente sucks. City council.
And I've done everything I can to get these fences.
To turn public property into private property.
Yeah.
In Vietnam. I've been through these things like this. Never have I seen before our rights being violated like this right now today. And I think we all have to stand up for our rights, even if it means going to jail. This is
going to jail.
You know, I'm prepared. If he's going to go, I'm going to go with him.
I'm calling for a meeting. I want these damn fences taken. If we have to take them down after the meeting at 6 o'clock tonight, that's what we'll do.
If not, we'll be here tomorrow. It's not going to end.
Some person who's standing up for our rights, who's got the ball.
Now they're going to arrest a veteran. They're separating families. You got to arrest his children too.
Everybody good? Yes. Am I in your way? Nope. Okay. So you're going to just name, spelling, and title.
Jeff Puckett, Jeff Puckett, Captain, Orange County Sheriff's Department.
So if you could just explain as far as what happened here today, how it began, and then how it kind of escalated.
Absolutely. So, of course, the Orange County Sheriff's Department firmly respects the constitutional rights of everyone to come down and protest, especially in the beautiful town of San Clemente. Unfortunately, today we had a number of people that were committing acts of violations of law above and beyond social distancing, which the Sheriff's Department is simply taking an educational approach on. So the citizens that came down today chose to commit acts of violence such as vandalism and trespassing, which forced our hand to make some arrests.
Talk about you gave them multiple opportunities to leave. Some of them followed, some of them ignored. Talk a little bit about that.
So again, with the Sheriff's Department's crowd control strategy, one of the things that we strive to do is gain voluntary compliance. And I would say, thankfully, to the public that did show up, the majority complied with that. And I'd like to say a special thanks to the members of the public that did show up and demonstrate their peaceful First Amendment rights to protest. But again, a few chose not to heed our lawful orders with that and chose to commit these acts of vandalism, which forced our hand into law enforcement.
What was the total on the arrests?
At this point, we're still trying to determine that, but I would say approximately 5 to 6 people were arrested at this time. We're still determining that. That is still under investigation, but I would say some of the primary charges would include vandalism and trespassing, which, as you know, are misdemeanors under the California Penal Code.
The leader of the group that you guys arrested at the end, what can you tell us about him?
I can simply say that, again, he chose not to comply with voluntary compliance orders that were lawfully given to him, and chose to take a passive resistance stance. Thankfully, no use of force was necessary, and I would again thank everybody that was down here, because the actions of the entire group led to no use of forces and no injuries to either the staff or the protesters that were down here today.
What's his name? I've been told he has a history in law enforcement.
So I'm not clear on that at this point, and its name is something that we're not ready to release at this point.
Now, for a while, he was just kind of stuck to the fence, or officers were just kind of holding on to the fence. Can you talk about that situation? What was happening there?
So what we would see in a typical passive resistance type stance is somebody that is in violation of law but not actively fighting with deputies. In this particular situation, we are fortunate that we were able to follow both law and policy in terms of effecting that arrest, which led to the individual being taken into custody, again, with no injuries or use of force. And for that, we would say thank you to that individual.